Hey everyone, today we're going to be making over this Dollar Tree pumpkin. Just got it this year. And we're going to use some of this rope, this tulle rope actually. Some Waverly Dusk. Some Waverly Ivory. And some ribbon. Of course some twine, we always use twine. So first things first, we are going to be removing the tags. Gotta get that off there because we don't need that anymore. And we are, as hard as it is to say, gonna remove this raffia bow. It left some glue behind, so we're gonna get that off. Simple bit of your heat tool and a little scraper, and it comes right off. Careful, sometimes it's a little warm. So we're going to start off with our Waverly Dusk, and we are going to do the back portion of this pumpkin. This pumpkin has a raised 3 sections so that are raised up, and then the back part. So we're going to do the dusk in the back portion, and we're just going to paint it up. I do believe I did about 2 coats of it, and we'll speed up and show you. Don't need to watch paint dry or being painted. We're just going to paint all of that back portion. Get it all nice and painted. And we'll get it dried up here in just a few. And touch it up with another coat. We did about 2 coats of this. First coat always seems like is not enough. Get that dried up some more. And of course, we are going to flip it over and do the back because nothing is complete without the back being done. Now I also did the sides on this with the same dusk paint because it's not laser cut, so you do still see that raw wood. You don't have to, it's just one of my things that need to be done. It did take a little bit to get this dry. I don't know if it's the wood or what, however, but it did work. Next we're going to take our ivory, and we're going to do those 3 sections up on top. And just simply get them painted and dried up too. I do like these 2 colors together. It's just that dusk color is more like a grayish blue color, kind of similar to an heirloom color. And then of course the ivory, not quite so bright white, but it does give it that nice harvesty look. Get that dried up. I did have a little oopsie where I got some white on that blue, so we did fix that up. But there it is, completely painted. Now we're going to take this tulle rope, and I've never used this before, so this is my first thing. I'm trying to decide where I want to start. I didn't want to start at the end in the corner spot because it's kind of at an angle. So once we got started, it was easier. It's like I said, this is my first time I've actually used this. Wasn't quite sure how easy it was going to be. It did end up turning out really nice, and working with it was such an ease because you could stretch it and make it thinner. I did originally want to use rope on this, and I couldn't find any rope thin enough to use. So I thought this would be perfect. It gives it the rope look. I know it comes in a bunch of different colors, but I did choose the brown to give it that rope look. And like I said, here coming in between those pieces, the rope was too thick. This actually, you can stretch it to make it a little bit thinner. And once you have it on there, no one will ever know that it's not rope. It really turned out cool for my first use. I did have a little bit that I had to just fix there, but like I said, you could never tell that it wasn't rope. It was so easy to work with. So next we're going to take the twine, and we're going to wrap up that stem because we can't have that stem, and I ended up painting it blue anyway, so we got to wrap that up because the pumpkins don't have blue stems. And there you go, that's that part. We're not done yet. So we do, of course, have to add a bow. We're just going to take 2 strips, just a small bow. We're doing the dovetail, tucktail, pigeon tail, bird tail, whatever kind of tail you want to call it. I do like that. And of course, have to add some raffia. No fall project. Well, heck, no project at all is complete without the raffia. I just take some twine and wrap it around the middle. If you have a bodabra, it's easy to use. I don't have one of those, so just cutting that down. I did trim down the raffia a little bit, and we're just going to glue that to the top. And then I end up taking a blue flower and adding it in the middle. And there we have it, just a simple Dollar Tree craft turned into a nice home decor piece.